Hello! It's that time of the year again where it's 100 degrees outside and I contemplate living in Atlanta until the sun goes down. Apologies for the sound of the rain in the fireplace. I thought it would be best to do this during a tornado watch. I recently shot a roll of Cinestill 400D and I wanted to share some of the highlights with you guys. Get it? Highlights. I don't remember why I bought the Cinestill. I know that most other people really like it, so I thought I'd give it a try. So I loaded it on a mountain trip with my girlfriend and two friends, David and Mark. Mark and I have the same car, so I can't speak for him, but I feel really cool when we drive together, and so we headed up to some twisty roads in the mountains for some spirited driving. This first shot from David is the first stop that we have before Mark drove off much quicker than I did. So we twisted and turned until we found this gently abandoned town, where before I loaded the Cinestill, I ended up finishing off the last couple shots of Arista that I had. What I didn't know as I was shooting this Arista was that I had actually loaded 200 instead of 400, so I was shooting everything at 400. So here's some of those shots. I specifically love this shot of some potentially functional furniture, and this ladder shot really stands out to me with the framing and composition. It makes you think, did somebody really ever climb that ladder? Hopefully not. Anyways, I loaded the Cinestill and popped this guy off, and it worked weirdly well. As we ventured on, I grabbed a fun shot of a light pole that would probably work a bit better if it was on a 28 or a 35 instead of the 20 that I essentially have glued to my Nikon. But it is what it is. Fast forward probably about a month or so, and Mark and I head to our local car show. So naturally, we've got to rinse off the Blueberry. Every month, this show gets overrun by Porsches, so I park us by the dumpster. Not that our cars are dumpsters, but that I don't feel confident enough to park anywhere else on the lot. And I don't think a lot of these photos turned out too bad. These two of this Jag who parked in the street because some weenie Subarus parked in the lot turned out pretty nice. The halation is only gently screaming at you, but I think it works for the sort of absurd angle that I took for this shot. Fast forward yet another weekend and Kate and I head up to Lake Lanier. Hopefully not to fall in, but mostly to do some thrifting. There were a couple photos to be had on the way in, but nothing that stands out too crazy to me. I do like the shape of these branches though. They feel a little unnatural and a little angry for the beautiful lake that's behind it. I didn't catch too much excitement up there, but Kate found a floating bar that we went to, and over the course of a few hours we had some drinks and did quite a bit of people watching. Once we were actually at the bar, I got this shot of a gas pump and then another one of a boat, but neither of which I'm overly passionate about. And there you have it. Overall, I'm quite a bit happier than I thought I would be. I usually regret loading color film into my camera. The Cinestill kind of surprised me. I thought the Cinestill handled the skin tones weirdly well, and I didn't feel like the halation was overwhelming most of the time. So, if you have the choice between shooting Cinestill 400D or not, I would say go for it. You might be surprised.